Hey guys, Terry here with the Forest Farm Project. I've got a quick tip for you. We have the Empire Precision Cutting Guide here. It comes in two 49-inch sections, and then it's got looks like roughly a foot section that screws to it. If you use either the two 49-inch pieces and doing like 48-inch cut or less, they have these clamps that come with it, and they clamp down. You measure where you want your cut, and you set your saw up and you cut. It's for using a skill saw. For like making this long rip, it's kind of hard to run this thing through a table saw. Once we get it down to 30 inches, it's going to be a lot easier. We don't have a table for it. So anyway, in-feed table. So it is precision with those short sections. But when you hook these two sections together, we want a 23-inch cut on this board. Actually, it's going to be an 18-inch cut, but we have to allow for the width of our saw, which means we need 23 inches to this rail. Just so happens 23 inches is right on that ledge. Makes it really easy for me to demonstrate this. We set that, we get 23 inches. Tighten it down. We come down on this other end. We set it at 23 inches, tighten it down. We're good. You look in the middle, that's anywhere from less to more than 23. Well, we want it to stay on 23. We push that saw down through here. We got to keep pressure to keep it straight. It's going to bow, and we're going to have a crooked cut. So we come up with an idea. We want 23 inches here. There. I'm going to hold this, and Brian, can you do that clamp over there?
I sure will.
Okay, so we push this rail up against our tape measure at the distance we want. Now we've got our 23 inches. Clamp that in the center of that joint, get it nice and square on it. He's going to clamp it down. We've got it in the center of this joint, so it's touching both pieces. Now I can push on it all day. Now my rail's tight here, it's tight here, it's tight all the way. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're trying to cut a long rip, even if you're using a piece of strip of this plywood and laying it down for a cutting edge, put one in here in the center and block it, and you're going to create a much more rigid system and get a much straighter cut. Well, hope you like what you see, and check back often. We're going to have a lot of tips in the future.